everybody. So I'm cooking and it is raining. Unfortunately, it has rained the entire day. So I am where the RTR is, and it is pretty much quiet here. The rain just started to quiet down, so everyone's all tucked in their rigs. So I'm cooking, and the camera is very precarious. I've got some squash, and I'm about to cut up the last bit of my leftover avocado from yesterday, the other half of it. I have to cut that up. Cut that up. First, I'm going to cut off the brown part, even though I know it's fine because it turns brown pretty much as soon as it's cut. I just don't like to look at it. So I'm going to cut the brown top layer off. Just a little thin top layer off so I can get to the green goodness. Alright. I think that did it. And I've got the cooking, the multi-grain medley. I know you can't see that. It's brown rice, red rice, wild rice, and quinoa. And I thought it was boil-in bags, like the quinoa, but it's not a boil-in bag. It's just a what do you call it? Pre-portioned bag. So you have to cook it like regular. But it cooks quick. So, no biggie. I have a VanLife family member here with me. And I'm not going to say her name because I didn't ask if I could say her name. But she's a newbie to the van life. She started out in this a week ago. Quit her job and is now living in her van. So she and I hung out all day today in Havasu. We went to Lake Havasu. And yeah, that's a pretty ride down 95 going to Havasu. The mountains there are so beautiful. The colors are so beautiful. I think I might have some pictures, so if I find them, I'll insert them in the video here. But it's a really pretty, picturesque view driving to Havasu on 95. Like I said, I'm here at the RTR already. There are lots of people here already. This is not my permanent spot. It was just raining really bad and we just needed to pull over. So we're just kind of tucked on the side of the road. And when I got here, a woman pulled up next to me and said, "I just watched your video." So she's also in a minivan. So yeah, just chilling right now. Cooking up some grub because I had no lunch today. Had a late breakfast, but I had no lunch. So I am just cooking. That's gonna be good. All right, that's gonna be good. So I've got the rice quinoa mix. The squash I'm going to put in this cute pan that I got. Non-stick, one of those green organic pans. I love this pan. At first when I bought it, I was going to take it apart and just have two small fry pans, but I love that when I saute stuff, I can just flip it over. So, pretty cool. And I think I'm going to take one of these, or two of these. I think I have 4 left. I have 5 left. I really like these. They're the itty bitty Mission Street Tacos flour tortilla, 12 count. They're the small ones. They were really good. So I think I'm going to take these and maybe brown them in this and spread the avocado on it. Maybe. I think. I'm not sure. Or maybe I'll just brown them and put some in some coconut oil and just brown them and eat them as my bread. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. Because I could put the rice and a little bit of squash on the avocado spread. I could do that and make like a little sandwich or a little taco. Why not? Huh? Why not? So I'm going to take the squash. And I'm not going to overly cook it. It's actually in fairly big chunks. It was the last of the squash that I had made the hobo packet from. So I've got that. I'm gonna get some coconut oil. Organic. Uncle Len gave this to me. He wasn't using it, so gave it to me. He actually gave it to someone else, and I had just finished telling her that I was done with my coconut oil, or about to be done, and so she gave it to me because she didn't need it. So that was nice. And I'm gonna do about 4 squirts of the Bragg's. Okay. And a splash of the zesty Italian dressing, no artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup, and no synthetic colors. Just a splash of this. I just use this as honestly, a little teeny bit of a seasoning. That's it. And then I'm also putting last a little bit of this Flavor Mate, and it's a table blend. It's salt free. It's got onion, spices, black pepper, chili, parsley, celery seed, basil, cayenne pepper. It's got a bunch of little things except for salt. So this is like an all-in-one seasoning, which is good for me because who wants to carry around all those different seasonings? So I do about 3 or 4 shakes of that. And as soon as that rice is done, ta-da! Yeah. Can't see me, I know. It's really dark because it's so anyway, as soon as the rice is done, I'll put this on. And I have enough to make another of that, so I'll cook up all of the squash and probably eat all of the squash tonight because I have plenty of rice. Plenty of rice. Alright, that rice is done, and I'm going to take it off the heat and put it on the hot plate thing. What do you call those things that you put the hot pans on? Trivet? Yeah. It's still raining. I don't know if you heard that. It like and then stopped. So these are good till February 2nd. These were actually pretty good. I'm going to definitely be buying these again. And I think I got them at Walmart. Yes, pretty sure I got them at Walmart. Those tortillas, they were really yummy. Really yummy. So I think I'm going to maybe move you guys over here. I don't think you'll get wet out of this window because the lighting is horrible. Oh, let me move you. Not that this is the best or the greatest, but it's slightly better. All right. And that's because the rope light is there and there's light behind the camera. The light is supposed to be behind the camera for lighting purposes. Let's turn this one off. Does that help or hurt? No, it doesn't make a difference at all. It is what it is. I just can't do videos when it's dark. That doesn't help or hurt either, so, and it's dying. I need to put in the battery in this probably. What size does it take? I think it's a AAA, yes. 2 AAAs. I'll have to pull the triples A batteries up tomorrow. And I'll put 2 in there. So I was able to get to the library in Havasu today. Yay! And I'm happy about that because I've got a whole 7th season of Star Trek Next Generation downloaded. I'm on the last 3 episodes of the 6th season on my cell phone, and I'm tired of watching on that little screen, and I want to have it hang up here so I can see it from bed. So I have all of season 7 downloaded. So excited. Oh, that looks good. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells delicious. So yummy. So yummy. So I'm excited because I've got several people coming to the RTR to see me. Me and other people, but a few coming just to see me. I mean, I'm not the only YouTube famous person that's gonna be here. I assume they're all gonna come, or most anyway. Probably not all, but you know what I mean. Anywho, I'm excited for the start of RTR. Tomorrow's my son's birthday, January 10th. He'll be 23. I'm so excited. I cannot believe 23 years ago. Oh, I had my baby boy. So I've got to make a video for him probably. Or maybe I'll just do a post online and call him. I want to say he was born at 8:07 a.m. In order for me to call him at 8:07 a.m. his time, I got to call him at 6:07 a.m. my time. Yeah. So I got to get up in the morning and call him on his actual born day and hour. Oh, it smells so good. So I just lick that salty right there. I'm excited to eat because I'm so hungry. I'm starving. I have a cutie. I wonder if I could put a cutie in my rice. Why not? I'm gonna peel this cutie. Do I have 2? I have 2. Alright, I'm gonna eat one now, and then I'm gonna peel and chop up the other one to put in my rice. Rice quinoa mix. Because I am super hungry. It's been a long time since I've been this hungry, like waited this long to cook something or open a can of sardines or something, I was going to just open a can of sardines, but I did not want to waste that avocado, and I did not want to waste that squash. They were both just over a day old, and you know when you don't use refrigeration, you have to eat your stuff up. I have some spinach and some broccoli I'll be eating tomorrow. I mean, not spinach. Yes, spinach and broccoli. I'll have to eat that tomorrow before it gets bad. And I have a couple of potatoes left, the little red gold potatoes. So I think what I'm going to do is, if it's not raining, I'll make a hobo packet for the potatoes and the broccoli. And then add the spinach after, at the last 5 minutes. Add the spinach. Yep. And I'll probably have some of this rice left over tomorrow, so I can put that with it. I'll probably only eat half of this rice tonight, and the other half tomorrow. Potatoes, spinach, and broccoli. I'm so excited. So I'm really focusing on cooking. You guys want me to cook? You like to see me cooking? You want to see what's going on, how I eat? And this is pretty much how I eat. I was very lazy for a long while there, and so I was doing a lot of sardines and crackers and tunas and crackers. And I started to feel it in my body, in my skin. So the last few times I've gone to the store, I've gotten really good food. It doesn't take much. It doesn't cost much. At some point, I'll be doing a grocery trip video showing you like how much I buy on an average trip, because I don't buy much. I'll buy like 2 zucchini and 1 squash, or two squash and 1 zucchini. Pam actually bought the broccoli and the spinach, and so she split with me because, you know, she's feeding just herself, I'm feeding just myself. And you buy it and then you end up throwing half of it away because you didn't eat it in time. And it's a waste of money and it's a waste of food. So why not buy and split? So what I'll probably do, since I'm going to be cooking the broccoli and the spinach tomorrow, I'll probably replenish the broccoli and probably split it with someone. Because a half of a packet of broccoli is enough for 2 days. Possibly even 3, depending on how much you put. So I'm chopping up this cutie that you just saw me peel, because I'm going to add that to my rice. Fruit and rice is really good. You could put apples in it. Not every fruit, obviously. But oranges work with your grains, and apples work with your grains. Grapes work with grains. You could do that too. So yeah. Alright, so I've got the rest of the squash cut, I've got the avocado cut, and I've got the cutie cut. So I will cook the second batch of squash after the first batch is done, because I'm ready to eat, and that can cook while I eat. So I'm going to check this. I haven't touched it. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's feeling good. Oh yeah, that's not going to take much longer at all. Awesome. So I'm going to hold it really tightly and flip it without spilling any juices. So I just flipped it over so that the other part of the squash can get cooked now. And I said I was going to toast, like, not toast, but brown one of these, but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to save this for tomorrow. What did I do with the twist tie? Because I only have 5 left. And I feel like with the rice and all the other things, it's going to be filling enough. So I'm going to put that to the side. Maybe I'll have that with the potatoes and the spinach and broccoli tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I could... maybe I'll have it for lunch. That's a good idea. I'll do it for lunch tomorrow. And what kind of sandwich can I make? Tuna. I think I have some tuna. I could do a tuna sandwich on that. Tuna and chipotle. And maybe some soup. I think I have some soup in here. If not here, yeah, I do. I have like a mushroom barley soup. That's what I'll do. Perfect. Mushroom barley with tuna on tortillas. That's an interesting combination. Not too many things necessarily, quote-unquote, go with tuna. You just eat what you eat. Alright, I'm sticking my knife in these to see how soft they are. And most of them are done, but I'm going to give it just a few more minutes because, and I'm going to slide it back a little because the ones on that side are not quite done. And I'm going to give that like another minute, maybe 2, and then it'll be done. Put it all in my bowl. And you guys will see what I have. So let me go ahead and get me some rice. And put that in the bowl. Which that was just sitting on the trivet, waiting. It's perfectly cooked. Like I said, I'm only going to eat half of this. So, actually probably less than half. And then I'm going to get my container. So I do have a few little leftover containers that I have. So I'll put the rest of the rice there. Ooh, that is steamy. Alright. So the rice is there. And when I cook the other squash, I'll put it on this side. And then I have a little container for the cutie, because I'm probably going to eat all the avocado. So I'll put the cutie, the little pieces of cutie that I don't eat tonight. Because the avocado I'm going to eat, it's a day and a half old. I'm going to not chance it for one more day. So all the avocado will get eaten. Matter of fact, I'm going to put some avocado on here now. Half of it on the rice and then half on the top when I get the squash in there. And I'm gonna put a couple of pieces of cutie in there. You know what? I might just eat all of the cutie too. It was just one cutie or tangerine. I can buy another bag when I go to the store to replenish the broccoli. Woo, another one. All right, this is done. So where do I? There it is. So I'm going to put all of this goodness, graciousness here. And I'm putting the coconut oil and all the juices on here. Just all of it. All of it. All of it. And then I'm going to get the rest of the squash. It's only a few pieces that I couldn't fit in. It is a small pan, but it's perfect. So this only needs about 3 sprays, not 4. And just a teensy weensy bit more. I do a little plastic knife. Teensy weensy bit more coconut oil, just a teeny bit. It's only a few pieces. And that's going to go back on. And I'll close the pan and let it do its thing while I eat. So we're not going to save the cutie, and we're not going to save the avocado, so I'm going to put the rest of the avocado on top of this squash. Oh, it looks so colorful. So colorful. And the cutie. Oh, it looks so good. Alright, so I've got to take a picture of this, but I'm going to show it to you. Can you see that? So the rice is on the bottom. So there's the rice quinoa combo, the avocado, the cutie, and the squash. I wish we had smell-o-vision. So that is my dinner for tonight. And I'm going to end the video there so I can upload it. It's about a 22-minute video. And I will come back to you guys either tomorrow, which is Wednesday, or Thursday, with a little bit of video from the RTR. Don't know if it'll be any tours, but maybe a little walk around of where my camp is. So if you are coming to visit me, you can see where I am, because I'm hoping to find a better spot. We just pulled over. It was raining. I didn't really want to look in the rain, so I'm gonna do some, once everything dries up tomorrow afternoon, I'll walk around and find a little alcove just for the Vanner family camp. It will be further away from the main event area, so I'll either be driving every day if I want to go into the main area, or walking every day. So if you want to come by and see me and then go pick your own spot, that's perfectly fine. But I want to have enough room for about 5 or 6 vans around me for people that do want to camp with me. And I know I have a couple of people who asked me to save them a spot near me. And I explained to them that I would not be near the main area. It's just going to be too congested and too crazy. And I just kind of want some peace in the evenings and not have noise and all that. So anywho, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for continuing to help Dash the Bus. I really appreciate that. Once their 30 days of having an active YouTube account is done, they may then try and submit to get their custom URL. So we are continuing to support them by subscribing. Remember, hitting the subscribe button does not cost money. Just click it, like all of their videos, and share all of their videos. There's no money for doing that, but it helps a lot. Okay, guys? Love you.